Summer transfer window 2025. Real Madrid, Manchester City, Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen, Bournemouth. These clubs are actually receiving players or they are sending players out of their clubs. You get the point? If you are watching this video on my YouTube channel for your first time, hit a thumb up to this video and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you will always get your football updates, your football analysis, your post and pre-games analysis right on this channel, right? Let's focus on this summer transfer window because this is going to be one of the biggest summer transfer windows of all time. When you take a look at a club like Real Madrid, discover that they have already secured 2 signings. They have signed a new coach, Xabi Alonso from Bayer Leverkusen. They have secured the signing of Trent Alexander-Arnold from Real Madrid on a free transfer, right? For Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid might pay a fee of 30 million euros to Bayer Leverkusen because his contract did not finish, you get. And now, Real Madrid sent their former bid yesterday to Huijsen, who plays for Bournemouth in the English Premier League. And now it shows that everything has been confirmed. As per Fabrizio Romano, everything has been sealed and confirmed. Though we are all waiting for the summer transfer window to come, so the players can carry out their various signings, move from one club to the other. And at this point in time, I can agree with you guys that Real Madrid have secured the signings of 2 players, and all of them are defenders. That is Huijsen, who plays for Bournemouth in the English Premier League, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays for Liverpool in the English Premier League as well. A player like William Saliba, Real Madrid is still monitoring this guy. So we all are going to know how the things are going to move like ahead. I will always be here to give you guys transfer updates, anything football related. So William Saliba is one of those players that Real Madrid are actually considering signing in the long run, and they are actually monitoring his contract situation with Arsenal. Those are the 2 players that can be joining Real Madrid. Everything confirmed. Those are the 2 players that will be joining Real Madrid. Everything confirmed. Xabi Alonso added to it, making 3 signings this summer transfer window for Real Madrid, all sealed and satisfied. And 1 player is William Saliba. Nothing is confirmed yet. And Ibrahima Konate, who plays for Liverpool, is among those players that Real Madrid wants to sign this summer, during this summer transfer window, right? That one, it is not yet confirmed. And for sure, I'll update you guys on that as days are going ahead. So William Saliba and Ibrahima Konate are the 2 central backs that Real Madrid are actually interested in bringing into the club. And now, who is leaving Real Madrid? Who is staying in Real Madrid? Because when they take a look at like a player like Rodrigo, who can be considered as the most talented player in the squad of Real Madrid, Rodrigo has been placed in the transfer market with a transfer fee of 100 million euros. That is what the Real Madrid wants, and no one knows. Rodrigo might be playing for Manchester City in the next season. At this point in time, I think only Manchester City is interested in signing Rodrigo. And if it happens that Manchester City signs Florian Wirtz, we will talk about Florian Wirtz in a minute. If it happens that Manchester City signs Florian Wirtz, it shows that Rodrigo transfer to Manchester City might not happen. You get? So Rodrigo is a player that have not been playing for Real Madrid for the last 3 weeks, maybe because of issues that we are not understanding, but we all are waiting to see what will happen in the days ahead. But the transfer fee is 100 million euros. That is what Real Madrid is asking. A player like David Alaba, Real Madrid is actually planning to part ways with him. Lucas Vazquez, Real Madrid wants to part ways with him. Mendy, Real Madrid wants to part ways with him. And Eric Garcia, Real Madrid is considering signing a better left back, a player like Theo Hernandez, who plays for AC Milan. And if they sign this guy, and then there is a high probability that Real Madrid will part ways with Frank Garcia as well. So those are the players that are maybe at a certain point, nothing is sure yet. They might be leaving Real Madrid during the summer transfer window. And I have also told you guys a player that will be joining Real Madrid during the summer transfer window again. Now, when they take a look at clubs out of Spain, like the Premier League, right, they discover that Florian Wirtz, who plays for Bayer Leverkusen, he was announced signing for Bayern Munich, and at this point in time, he is about to sign for Manchester City. Bayer Leverkusen is asking for a transfer fee of 150 million euros. Oh boy, that transfer fee deal, 150 million euros for Florian Wirtz alone. Guys, can you tell me something down in the comment section about these transfer fees? Because I feel like the transfer fee of this guy is way too high. It is just way too high for a player like Florian Wirtz. And Manchester City are willing to pay this fee because they want to get the right replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is also wanting to leave Manchester City, though it is not of his will. Manchester City don't want to continue with him again. So that is the reason why Manchester City wants to sacrifice and get a player that will be that can be considered as a right replacement for Kevin De Bruyne again. So let's just wait and see how the summer transfer window is gonna look like, because so many things are still going to happen. So many things are still going to happen during the summer transfer window. When you take a look at Arsenal, you discover that they have secured the signing of Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. They pay a transfer fee of 50 million euros. That is the signing, that is the fee of Zubimendi, and now he can be slightly called an Arsenal player. We are just waiting for the summer transfer window for everything to be made official, right? When you take a look at Arsenal again, you discover that these guys lack a striker. Arsenal actually wants a striker, and the player that these guys are actually interested in, like Michael Arteta wants to sign Benjamin Sesko, who plays for Leipzig, and a sporting director wants to bring in Victor Gyökeres, who plays for Sporting CP. So bringing Victor Gyökeres from Sporting CP and bringing Benjamin Sesko from Leipzig is not going to happen. Two of these players are not going to arrive in Arsenal, but just one of them needs to arrive in Arsenal. All of these guys are top strikers, and anyone that arrives in Arsenal is going to do something better. Is going to do something better. At some months back, Arsenal and Michael Arteta were interested in signing Alexander Isak, and Alexander Isak contract with Newcastle is still alive. So one thing I am actually believing at this point in time with what I have been seeing on the media, I feel like Alexander Isak is interested in playing for Barcelona in the long run. Maybe that is the reason why he does not want to make decision now fast, because he himself knows that Barcelona is interested in him. Barcelona knows the level of experience he have had in La Liga. So there is a high probability that Alexander Isak might be considered as a Barcelona player in the long run. Nothing is confirmed. As for now, Jorginho leaving Arsenal to join Flamengo as a free transfer, and Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid. We have Thomas Partey about to extend his contract with Arsenal. That is just to tell that this summer transfer window is going to be one of the best summer transfer windows of all time, because you also look at a player like Victor Osimhen, who currently plays for Galatasaray. He is on loan from Napoli. He won the Turkish Cup yesterday with Galatasaray. He has scored 34 goals this season, giving 7 assists, a total of 41 goals plus assists this season for Victor Osimhen in just 38 games. And now the season is almost coming to an end. His loan deal will soon expire. He will need to return to Napoli. And will Napoli keep this guy? Because the answer is already no. 100% sure Napoli is not counting on Victor Osimhen for anything. So Victor Osimhen return to Napoli is just to prepare him to sign a new contract with any club. And the only club interested in signing Victor Osimhen at this point in time that have shown interest, that have actually shown interest, and there is a high probability of them getting the player, is Juventus. The reason why Premier League clubs don't want Victor Osimhen is because his salary demand is somehow high. Victor Osimhen is demanding a salary of 12 million euros a year, and no Premier League club wants to pay this fee. Last season, Chelsea wanted him, Manchester City still wants him, Manchester United want him, Liverpool wanted him, but at this point in time, this guy is not going to join the Premier League because of his salary. And if it happens that he plays in the Premier League, then he needs to bring down the salary down. But there is a certain league with clubs that are willing to get Victor Osimhen, the Saudi Pro League. That is where Victor Osimhen needs to play next if he wants to gain more, because Victor Osimhen is not stepping down with his salary demand. And let's just wait and see how the days ahead are gonna look like, because I will keep on updating you guys on this app, on this transfer window, till the summer transfer window comes and reach. So guys, if you are watching this video on my YouTube channel for your very first time, right, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am very open for corrections. You can see how I'm struggling to make videos, to get a point, and I'm very proud of that. I am actually struggling. And if you saw a part in this video where I made mistake, where I mentioned something which is not the reality, I am open for correction, like I always said. And when I get myself corrected, I will obviously do better, and you guys are going to love my videos in my next videos. So guys, God bless you for stopping on my YouTube channel, and may you give me your thoughts on this summer transfer window that is fast approaching.